Welcome to Turn the Page, the official podcast of the Syosset Public Library.
Okay, welcome to this chapter of Turn the Page podcast from Syosset Public Library. This is Stacy.
And this is Evelyn.
And we're talking with celebrated best-selling novelist Jeff Lindsay.
Yay!
Yay! So we're here to talk about your newest book, Just Watch Me, which is, I'm going to say, the first in your new series about Riley Wolf. So what do you want to tell us about your book?
Well, jeepers, that's a big question. Riley Wolf is the protagonist. He's a master thief who is driven by a compulsion to steal things that can't be taken, that are absolutely impossible, and if possible, to take them from the 1%. He really dislikes the kind of people who inherit large money and privilege and feel like they're entitled to just wallow in luxury while the rest of us suffer. So that's what he's all about. He has to do it if it's impossible, and he has to do it to the 1%.
It's very interesting. I'm in the middle of reading the book. Evelyn finished it.
It was excellent. I really loved it.
It pulls you in from the get-go.
Yes. The characters are great. I love this Riley Wolf guy. I think he's fabulous.
He's very entertaining. With all the stuff
Thanks.
that he could do, I'm just like, wow. Like, I want you to be real. And I could just watch your adventures.
I do all those things myself. So it's
That's
totally real.
How do you come up with these unbelievable characters? Dexter, which was 8 books. Are you planning on having any more in that series?
Well, but gee, I hope they're not totally unbelievable. I spent a lot of time trying to make them believable.
Well, no, I mean unbelievable in a fabulous way. I don't mean unbelievable.
Okay, fabulous is much better.
Fabulous, yes.
Let's work on our adjectives here. Was that an adjective or never mind?
You're the writer.
I'm
just
sorry.
read the books. You write the books. So.
Okay.
I'm a librarian. I don't write. I read. Okay.
All right. So what was the question?
Is there
again?
going to be any more Dexter books?
Dexter, I don't know. That's in the future. It could happen. Okay. Riley Wolf, yes.
Yes,
Riley Wolf is a series.
It's okay. How many do you have planned right now?
At the moment, I don't really plan very far ahead.
Okay, I know it's a two book deal, right?
Yeah, and I'm halfway through the second book.
Oh, I can't wait!
And I'm pretty sure there'll be more after that. But a piano could fall on my head, and that's the end of it.
We don't want that to happen.
Well, neither do I. So we have that in common.
Don't be jumping over roofs all over New York City.
Yeah.
No, I'll do it in a safe place like Miami.
Okay, that's where Dexter was situated, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with this book, was there like a big difference in the writing process between writing Dexter and writing Riley Wolf?
Yeah. I mean, with Dexter, I was in the groove. After the first couple of books, I kind of hit my pace, and I felt like it was comfortable. I could keep doing it for a while. But with Riley Wolf, in the first place, I'm starting from scratch, and that takes a lot of time and work. And in the second place, it's a lot more tightly plotted than I'm used to. It's, the structure's almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, all the little wheels and levers have to go at exactly the right time to make the story and Riley's plot work. And that's not something I've done a lot of in the past. It took extra work.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Do you have a medical background?
Medical?
Yeah, because of
no,
for
I mean,
Dexter.
I have a doctor, but
No.
I have an appointment later this week, if that helps.
No, I'm just because of Dexter and all the scenes in that one. No medical background?
No, that was pretty much research.
Oh, okay. Well, you've done a wonderful job.
I had a couple I had a couple of good friends who were Miami homicide cops,
Okay.
and I got to see some of the old case files and talk to the people and so on. So yeah, that helped a lot.
And with
Oh,
this
wow.
one, I guess you had some help from the FBI. You have some friends in the FBI also.
I have one contact in the FBI, and I have, as I said before, some cop friends. So
Okay.
I have numbers to call when I need to know something.
That's really cool. Did you visit any of the places that take place in the book? Like, have you been to, like, Iran to know about all that, or it was just research that you
No,
did?
I haven't been to Iran, which is, a great shame. But I think most of the other places I have been. I've lived and worked in New York City, and the various places in the South. I grew up in the South, and I don't know, like that. Most of them I've been to.
And the opening in Chicago.
Yeah, I've been through Chicago a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. That was some heist he pulled off.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere, man.
No, that was a great heist in Chicago.
Yeah, it starts off like bam.
Yeah.
But I got
Yeah,
excited because
that was what I was shooting for, so I'm glad you
Yeah.
did.
no,
Absolutely.
it's great. I just got excited because I went to Chicago. Like, I'd say Chicago for the first time for real this year. So I was very happy because I've only been in the airport previously, so I don't count that as actually being in Chicago.
Yeah, no, it's a great
But
city.
I was like, oh, I was like, Lake Michigan. I know this.
Yeah,
I've
no, I
walked
mean,
there.
if it's O'Hare, I could go ride on that conveyor belt in the basement forever. With the music playing and the lights and all of that.
Yeah.
That's just like, whee!
Yeah. Are you a big music person? Because your character Riley
Yes,
Wolf
I
loves
am.
his music. Yeah.
That was one of my 43 careers
Okay.
before the writing took off.
Oh.
Oh.
What did you do?
I was, coffee house for a while, what they used to call folk singing.
Sure.
Oh
And
wow.
blues and so on. And I got it up to the point where I had an offer for a contract, which is weirdly what I'd been working for, and it made me realize, no, I'm going to go back to college and finish.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
But after that, I've done, bar bands and things like that for a lot of my life.
Do you play with Stephen King's band?
No, they use a lot of ringers. I'm not sure that's a real band.
Oh, okay. Okay. Have you met him, Stephen King?
I don't know. I don't think I have.
Oh, wow.
I've met several of the other guys in the band. In
Oh, cool.
Stone,
That's cool.
what is it? Stone something Remainders?
I didn't even know.
Rock
you had
Solid
that.
Remainders?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know the exact name. So,
Yeah.
well, maybe they'll hear this interview and give you a call.
Jam out together.
Not if I diss them like that. No.
So I have a question. I'm a little confused at the
That's a good thing in an interview.
the ending of the book, which I'm not going to give away.
Yes. Good.
But how does the insurance company pay him?
It's kind of a standard thing in the world of stealing.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know
Okay.
The
that.
insurance companies are anxious to get a deal, to make the deal quickly, and for less than half of the value of the policy. So it's easy to get in touch with them, and it's easy to come to terms if you're not asking for something outrageous.
Oh, okay.
It
See,
really
Wow.
is, they keep it quiet, but insurance companies very much prefer to do it that way because they're saving a huge amount of money and they're getting the goods back quickly and in one piece. Even with something, I'm sure you've heard about the recent heist in Berlin where they took some really incredible jewelry. The real danger in something like that is that unless it's going to a private collector who wants that piece of jewelry,
right.
Mhm.
the danger is that the thieves will melt down the setting and pluck out the jewels and sell it all in pieces because
Right.
it's a lot safer.
And the insurance company would
So-
rather recover the whole thing.
Thing before it gets
Yeah.
Okay.
If you take the component parts, the melted setting and jewels plucked out, it's going to be worth about 15%
Mhm.
of the piece itself. especially if it has historical value.
Right.
So, yeah, the insurance company wants to preserve it.
That
Interesting.
absolutely clarified it for me. Thank you so much. So not only
Good.
did I read it, I'm also listening to it, and you
she
read the
does
book.
both.
That's you, right?
Yes, that's me.
It's
Oh,
great.
that's really
It's
cool.
absolutely great. Did you read any of the Dexter books also?
I did all of them. They
Oh.
started with someone else, and I finally convinced them, I'm not an egotistical author trying to do this. I'm actually better than the guy who's doing it, because one of the 43 careers was doing a lot of voiceover and audio work.
Very great. Yeah,
I
wonderful.
did looping for a really low-budget studio.
Oh,
So a lot of Korean cartoons
Oh,
and Filipino action movies, and I'd play 4 or 5 different characters,
wow.
which sometimes led to doing scenes with myself. It'd be like, look out, he's got a gun. I'll kill you all, I swear it. In the same
That's
scene.
so good.
wow.
Yeah, no, the audio is great. I'm really, really loving listening to it.
I'm a
Well,
big
thank
fan
you.
of audiobooks.
Yeah.
So now that I know that, I didn't know it was available for me to listen to, so I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
try.
Oh, yeah,
It's good. It's good.
absolutely.
Oh,
It's
nice.
really good.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Gives me, it's just easier. Like when because you can't read. I mean, I am reading it as an ebook, but it's hard when I want to like keep reading as I get ready in the morning or just like doing something around my house, and then I usually would just play an audiobook at
Yeah.
a higher speed than normal, but it's always fun.
Well, as long as you're going to get her done, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Any interest in making this a TV show yet?
Yeah, funny you should ask. I've just concluded a deal with one of the really top-notch production companies, Stone Village.
Congratulations.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Thank you. So I think they're leaning towards a series rather than a feature film, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, sometime in the near future, we'll see Dexter on either a big or a small screen.
Oh, wow.
Dexter, I mean Riley Wolf.
Riley, yeah.
See, it's even in my head.
Yeah. Well, 'cause,
Well, this is new to you. Dexter's
this
been
is-
around a while.
No, I.
All right, one at a time now. Take turn.
This is like your second child.
Yes.
But
So
it's
it will be
just
totally
exciting.
ignored? Is that what you're saying? No.
No, in my family, the second child is not ignored.
Okay.
No, definitely not ignored. This is a
No.
great, great character.
No, he's so interesting because he is a bad guy that you could root for in like different than how you could root for Dexter, like going after bad guys and offing them. But in this, it's so like I'm so entertained by him because he's like when in the beginning of the book, and you learn about him when he was younger with his dad, like everyone's a sheep, and he's like, I'm gonna stand up
Yep.
to these bullies. And I was just like,
Yep.
I like it, and the title, "Just Watch Me." Like I'm gonna do this.
And the life of
Yeah,
Riley.
that's the
how we
moment that
got.
was missing from my childhood, because I got bullied a lot, and I never actually had the moment where I got back at them.
Well, now you
Oh.
are.
I didn't back down. I got in a lot of fights,
Oh,
but I was a slow grower, and so I was pretty much always the smallest kid, which is why they were picking on me.
I was the smallest too.
So I got in a lot of fights, and let's just say, if I'd been a professional, it would not have been much of a career.
oh,
But you know what? Where are they now? And look at you. So
Yeah.
you got back at them now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nanny,
Successful.
nanny, boo, boo.
Look how successful
And
you
also,
are.
I'm much taller now, too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That didn't happen to me. I was always the littlest, and I still am. So, but you're talking to us at the library. Where are my people? They're doing, God knows what they're doing, and I'm talking to Jeff Lindsay. So
yeah.
I'm a lucky
Yeah.
one too.
Well, there you go. So it worked out for all of us.
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah. So when's the next book due out?
In theory, about the same time next year.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's really
I do have to
exciting.
finish it first.
I'm sure you
You
will.
know,
I
there's
have.
always a catch.
I have
Yeah.
all the faith that you will absolutely get it done.
No, that's exciting.
Your lips to
sometimes-
God's ears.
And you know
Yeah.
what? December, there's not a lot of books that come out, so this is a good time of year to have yours come out, and it gets a lot of press. I'm
Yeah, I was
sure.
wondering why they
attention.
did it that way, but
Yeah.
hey, if it works out for me, I'm in favor of it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
no.
we have it as we have what's called the stars picks, which are like the books that we think are going to be the best for that week, and yours was
Yeah.
picked as a star pick. So we have that to go
Bless
out.
you, my child. Bless you.
It only goes out for 7 days.
Yeah,
so
you got to read it
you
quick.
got to read it quick, but it is a quick read, so it's a perfect
Yeah,
star
because
pick.
it's fast paced, keeps you interested. Listeners of the podcast, check out this book.
And Monique and Riley, are they
good.
going to get together in the next one?
We'll have to see. Probably.
Stay
Well,
tuned.
there's a chance, isn't there?
Yeah, but she was a little upset with him, so she doesn't mind him stealing. She's okay with that. It's just
she'll get over it.
it's the moral issues.
Just like a woman.
Yeah, no, great characters.
Yeah.
Great
So
characters.
thank you so much
Well,
for
thank you.
Well,
writing
I have
an
one
awesome
question
book.
though. Who do you think should play?
Yes.
Oh,
Who should
who
play
you would have-
Riley Wolf?
Oh, boy, that's a great question, and I don't know yet. I don't have any answers for it. It has to be somebody pretty special. So we'll see what we can find.
Okay,
I'm
maybe
excited
it's
for
somebody up and coming that we don't even know yet.
Could be. You never know.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's always
new.
nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody new. Somebody new.
Yeah. But
Well,
this is all
thanks so
exciting.
much for including me in this. It's really been fun.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you,
you for
Jeff.
talking with us.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
A
we
pleasure.
look forward to more Riley Wolf.
Yes. We definitely
All right.
do.
I hope so too.
All right. Bye,
Thank
Jeff.
you.
Have a good day.
Happy holidays.
Oh, yeah. Happy holidays.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, and we are closing this chapter of Turn the Page. I'm awesome. This is great. Can't work buttons anymore.
It's time to close this chapter of Turn the Page. Join us for the next episode.